Chapter 2 Civil War and Occupation. The victory of Lincoln, the president who would come to be known as the Great Emancipator, was about to bring radical change to the life of Jack Conrad and the lives of millions of others. The era of genteel Southern knights and their ladies fair was fated to a tragic, bloody close. Serious talk of secession swept the South with Lincoln's election, but was not universally favored in Louisiana. William Minor of Houma Southdown was among the opponents. Secession, he and other Unionists argued, would threaten delicate trade arrangements with the northern states. The passage of new tariffs, which protected sugar but not cotton, found favor with the sugarmen while enraging the planters in the cotton parishes. South Carolina was first, on December 20th, 1860, to secede. Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, and Georgia followed. On January 26, 1861, Louisiana, during a tumultuous state convention organized to decide the matter, formally broke away from the Union. Despite the lack of support from the sugar elite, word of secession was cause for local celebration, prompting fireworks and parades in Thibodaux. Prior to the war, there had not been, in Louisiana, a strong allegiance to the federal government. In Lafourche Parish, many residents did not even share the language their larger nation spoke, with many communicating almost exclusively in Cajun French. Plantation owners, loyal to their state, established local militia companies and readied for war if it came. Initially declared an independent nation, Louisiana joined the new Confederate States of America on March 21, 1861. Around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, all the bells in Thibodaux rang out to announce and indicate support for the ordinance. Père Menard recalled in his journals, which can still be read at the Diocese of Houma Thibodaux's archives and at Nichols State University. They came to seek me out at the convent where I was hearing confessions to ask me if it were necessary to ring the church bells. I replied that I did not participate in politics and added that I feared the bells were sounding the death knell of the country. On the same day, voluntary militia companies were organizing. In other words, they began playing soldier. Not all of the men playing soldier were initially in favor of secession. Silas T. Grissamore, a former schoolteacher who became a merchant, was among those who did not favor Louisiana's break from the Union. But when it came, his memoir says, there was little choice but to leave behind a thriving retail business and enlist with the 18th Louisiana Regiment. Grissamore, a prolific writer, chronicled the many hardships Confederate recruits suffered before ever seeing battle, while awaiting orders at a training center across Lake Pontchartrain from New Orleans called Camp Moore. The place was rife with inadequate sanitation, bloodthirsty mosquitoes, and the diseases they spread, later described by
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.